week. You know, we do this every week into the postseason now, bringing the sweet sounds, huh?
Not bad, not too bad at all.
Yeah. Not bad at all, huh?
They bring it every time. You know, it was raining
acting like I'm
outside. It was
sleepy.
raining outside. I know. Wake up.
I know, man.
Come on.
The rain put me to sleep, and plus Lawrence brought a chicken dinner in here, and no.
Man.
Welcome back. Some of the members of Class 5A got the night off, so having a bye week, you know, it has its benefits, right, Lawrence?
Absolutely, man. You want to try and get the guys that are banged up healthy, you know, and you got 4 big teams here that bye week's going to pay off because everyone else tonight and tomorrow spend the time beating up each other trying to get to these 4 teams.
And Valley, the #1 seed, finishing the regular season undefeated. I still think Valley's going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs this year.
Well, you know, and it all comes from the play of the quarterback, Bo Coleman. I mean, who would have thought he would have been as good? I mean, obviously, we saw
Molina,
him.
He's got some weapons, man.
Aaron Molina, they like to run and gun, and they're very exciting to watch.
Yeah, Mayfield on that list. Mayfield, these top 4, I think the seeding was done well because I think all of these guys are going to have something to say about it.
They're all going to maybe meet up. Who knows? You know, the way the bracket is, you know, you never know. Mayfield's going to be battling Rio Rancho, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. You know, hopefully some shocks will happen, but you never know. You know, when the state playoffs come around, the seeding is usually right.
Right.
So we'll have to wait and see what happens.
And Las Cruces will probably say something since they got lost right before the regular season finished up, and so.
Yeah, it is, and to Mayfield though, you know, and that's kind of a good tune-up though, if you really think about it. You're playing one of the top teams in the state. Right. Why not? Right at the end of the season, you're playing your best football.
And we sure didn't skip the Cleveland Storm. As a matter of fact, we have video of them 9-1, and you know, as far as rush yards per game, they're pretty balanced. Rush yards and receiving yards, 221.4 rush yards and 185 receiving yards, 83 that is.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, there's Kean Hami right there, you know, a senior quarterback, a guy that was under Cole Gauchi, the Lobos quarterback, you know, but they seem to know what they're doing. Coach Ridenauer does a great job there, you know, very efficient in practice and especially on the field. It seems like they all know what they're doing. On the defensive side, they have Desmond Branch. Yeah. You know,
and I'm sure he accounted for some of those 10 sacks that they got this season.
Absolutely. You know, so they're going to be a threat. They are really big too. You know, you look at the teams now that are in the state playoffs that are going to try and advance. They're big.
And from day,
you know, we always have high expectations. I guess you could say that's just the Storm way. We have a lot of good chemistry out here, and so, you know, we would all be disappointed if we didn't go, you know, like a long way. We do have high expectations. We're in the business of hanging banners, and we think Coach is going to lead us there.
Storm quarterback Kean Hami, as we go to the bye week for 4A now. Goddard, the Rockets, we knew this would happen. Oh, Farmington spelled wrong.
With the Q. Hey, sorry
Farmington
about that,
with the Q. Hey, Scorpions, we're sorry about that, man. We know the Q does not belong there. Maybe it's because of KRQE. You guys are hanging out with us tonight.
Is that the Q and the R are by each other on the keyboard, I want to say.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the Goddard Rockets while we're talking about them. You know, we got talking about somebody. When you think about the Rockets, you're thinking about Cody French, and you're thinking about their defense and everything.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how French hasn't graduated yet, because he seems to be on every highlight reel the past 2 or 3 years.
Started young and was really good. Highlights of them playing the Roswell Coyotes, that in-city rivalry going down.
And they're going to have their hands full with the Pintos, though. You know, that's going to be a tough matchup. I know the Goddard Rockets under Coach Jernigan, one of your favorites. Yeah. You know, but playing Moriarty, a team that toughed it out.
What about the Berlin Eagles now? You know they're going to have a say about it up in the V. We're talking about Berlin, Los Lunas, and Valencia. They play football in that part of the woods.
Well, you know, Coach Lerner's been doing it for years down there, you know, and they obviously know how to win. A lot of those teams do, you know, and it's good to see them.
They're going to have to start getting some more receiving yards because they're only averaging 39 receiving yards, so you want to be balanced before that. But their defense has been pretty salty with those 20 sacks. And speaking of Valencia, it's a 7 seed versus a 10. Valencia the 7 and hosting the Panthers of Piedra Vista in the Class 4A first round game tonight. Teams bringing the flag on the field.
Hey man, that's obviously a statement. It happens every game. You know, that means you come into play.
Panthers with the ball first. Quarterback Isaiah Valdez with the pitch to Bo Clafton and cutting it back outside, finding the opening, running past all the defenders on his way to the end zone. 7-0. Piedra Vista.
And there's a lot of running in this game, and it just goes to show you what the blocking did.
Quarterback Garrett Gibson for the Jaguars faking a handoff and bouncing it out to the near sideline. Wide open field. Ties the game at 7.
Well, you know, that good bootleg, that'll save you if you're a quarterback.
Yeah, that'll make the fans happy, especially if you're the Jaguars.
Right here, baby. We hold them. They don't score.
All right, you heard him. Second quarter now. Third down for the Panthers. Isaiah Valdez giving the ball to Nathan Martinez, but he gets stopped. PV will get a field goal, making it 10-7. And then Jaguars get the ball back, and Tyler McLaren breaking a couple of tackles with the spin, then is off to the races. Tyler, what you doing?
Man, he's outrunning everybody, cutting it back to why not?
He would not be denied. Tyler McLaren also had a big run last week. 14-10 Valencia at that point.
You know, that's not too bad. That's a huge play. At home, you need plays like that.
And you know when you just saw the Jaguar just jumping up happy, Valencia would go on to win this game 47-38. They will play Farmington next. Not only did they win the game, they also gave up the spirit stick. Piedra Vista taking the spirit stick away from Valencia. But they win Valencia wins the football game, but Piedra Vista taking a stick away, and they celebrated afterwards. Now that guy, the mascot, Lawrence showed him.
Excited,
he learned everything he knows about dancing from Lawrence. Timeout is called. More Football Friday is on the way. We head down I-40 where the Moriarty Fighting Pintos try to extend their season against Titletown, the Artesia Bulldogs, and it was a thriller. Their brethren down the road, Estancia, also engaged in battle. We'll check it out when we all return. Before that, let's check out our player of the week.